Okay, so I'm right now on the way, guys, to go and see finally the process of how some of the best coffee in the world is made right here in Caripe in Venezuela. So I've left Millie and Ethan back at cousin Eduardo's family house. He's just going to take me down while we have a look to where it all happens, all the coffee is made. So let's go down and enjoy a bit of that. Hey guys, just check out that little old mud shack down there, old wooden hut. Es un casa? Yeah, that's a house. Somebody actually lives in that. Wow, it's still made out of sticks and mud and stuff. How cool is that? Look at this part, it's really just natural. Now we've walked out of town a little bit. And we're walking into what looks like coffee land to me. So this is where all the coffee would grow, I'd say, somewhere along here. Look how pretty it is. So we must be getting close. You can see all the coffee drying here on this little ranch. You can even see drying on the house, on the roof of the house there. So a little bit further up here, my primo, my cousin, tells me to get to the place where we see the process of the coffee. I don't know how much we're going to see in this part, but we'll go check it out anyway and find out what we can. Alrighty, so it looks like we've finally arrived to where the magic happens, where the coffee happens. ¿Y eso de acá qué es? ¿Qué es eso? Allá. ¿Ah? ¿Eso qué es?
Un invernadero.
¿Invernadero de qué?
Pimentón, tomate.
Ah, ok, muy bien. Bueno, ¿cómo está?
¿Cómo está, jefe?
¿Todo bien?
Todo bien, sí.
Gracias.
Aquí que Luis me dijo para atender al
Gracias, señor
Miguel Ángel Silva, mucho gusto.
Philip,
Philip.
sí, un placer.
¿Viste? No es
Philip,
Philip.
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 De Australia me dijeron.
De Australia,
que eres tú.
sí, sí, bien lejos.
Bien lejos.
Sí,
Sí, yo tengo una prima que vive allá en Australia.
¿En Australia?
Se llama Betsabe, sí.
Sí, yo conoce.
¿Tú conoces a Betsabe?
No, claro,
vale,
no.
claro que
No.
no.
¿Dónde vive ella?
Yo creo que vive en Sydney.
Yo soy de Sydney, Sí, bueno, soy de acá, pero...
Ella se casó con un tipo de Irlanda. Ellos vivieron muchos años en Londres y de ahí se mudaron para Australia.
¿Para Australia?
Sí, aventurar.
Bueno.
Él trabaja en una línea aérea.
¿Verdad? Bueno, mira, yo estoy casado con un tipo de venezolana. Y ahora nosotros
yo sé que está casado con una prima de Luis.
Ahora mudamos aquí, ahora viviendo acá en
Venezuela.
En Venezuela, sí, en Maturín, compran casa aquí.
Tranquilo.
Sí, está bien, lo mejor. Yo siempre encanta Venezuela,
Sí, es que Venezuela es el país más bello.
Está bueno.
Venezuela es el país más bello del mundo.
Mucho chévere, mucha alegría.
A los que tenemos la oportunidad de haber visitado otros países, uno lo compara y Venezuela es el país más bello del mundo.
No, yo creo que sí, está lindo.
Nada más con el clima que tenemos.
Para la gente. De verdad, para la gente son más chéveres.
Mira, yo me lo voy a secuestrar y te lo devuelvo en media hora.
¿Nos vamos?
Ajá, porque yo soy a quien tú vienes a visitar con lo del café.
Ajá.
Sí, yo soy el dueño de eso.
Sí.
Ahí donde tú te paraste a ver para allá arriba, yo soy el que te va a enseñar eso.
Ajá,
¿Okay?
Perfecto. ¿Sí puede?
Sí, media horita ahí.
Un placer, gracias.
Vente, vamos.
Ok, por allá otra vez.
Vaya, corteño.
Okay, okay. Alrighty, so I'm off with the nice gentleman here that we've just met. We're going to go have a look. He's the owner of the coffee place there. So where they make the coffee. So we're going to go have a look now at the process of the coffee. Y disculpa, ¿cómo se llama?
Miguel Ángel.
Miguel Ángel, my friend Miguel Ángel. Yeah, so let's go have a look. Gracias, mil gracias por eso. Encantado. Vamos a mostrar a Australia cómo hace el mejor café del mundo, ¿verdad?
¿Cómo se hace el mejor café del mundo?
Yeah, here we go, guys. Show you how to make the best coffee in the world is made here, right here in Caripe, in Venezuela. Let's go take a look, guys.
Los australianos tienen un acento raro.
Sí, claro, diferente de Estados Unidos.
Porque yo aprendí el inglés de los Estados Unidos.
¿Se habla inglés?
Yes, I do speak English.
Perfect.
Okay.
He speaks English, even better.
Italiano.
Italiano. Yo no parlo italiano.
No parlo italiano.
Solo español e inglés. Bueno, pero es confidente por hablar en inglés.
I can talk in English with you if you want, if you can understand my accent.
Yeah, we can understand. We can understand the accent, right?
Okay.
Okay, so this is...
Well, welcome to my hacienda.
Yes.
I'm gonna explain you how we grow coffee and how to do the process, the industry process, doing in the right way.
Perfect.
Okay. Because maybe you see people drying the coffee at the sun.
Yeah.
That is not good.
Ah, no good.
No good.
Okay.
No good. That is not good because in the sun happens two bad things. Okay? Two bad things happen in the sun. First one, you're moving and you're shaking, receiving the sun. Always coffee beans receive more sun than others. The dry is not perfect.
Yep.
Okay? So at the end in the industry, when you're gonna roast in the coffee that are too dry will be too dark. The coffee that they still have water inside, it won't cook well. Okay? That's why the sun is not good. And another thing happens. It takes a lot of time in the sun. Okay?
Of course. Yeah.
Fermentation, decomposition. Okay? And that machine you hear, that's the machine to dry the coffee. Never fermentation. And the dry is perfect. All the coffee beans have the same dry point. So welcome to my house.
Of course.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is a typical hacienda house. 150 years. Okay?
150 years old.
Yes. I am the third generation. My grandfather starts more than 120 years
And
ago.
always your family in coffee?
Always in coffee.
For 150 years in coffee?
Sit down.
Wow. Okay.
No, ya, es de Australia.
Ay, yo te dije que...
Hola, buena.
Y yo no, este es argentino.
¿Ah?
Ella te estaba poniendo de argentino.
Pensaba que soy argentino.
Mi esposa,
No. No habla inglés, ¿verdad?
no. sí,
Ah, ok.
sí.
That's okay. No, está bien, yo hablo español.
Y el perro loco.
El perro, ¿qué habla el perro? Inglés, español y todo.
Él
Guau,
habla
guau.
guau,
Todo
guau.
guau, guau. Un placer, un placer.
Nubia.
Gracias, Philly.
Bienvenido.
Gracias por invitarme, está
Siempre
perfecto.
para que contemples el paisaje,
Ajá, está
las
bueno.
montañas.
Pero mire cómo bello, lindo.
vino Luis?
Very nice, yeah.
No, Luis se quedó ahí.
Ah, ok.
Okay, so the
¿Te das
gentleman's,
un cafecito?
gentleman's,
¿Ahorita o cuando baje?
Ah, sí, ahorita.
Ah, ok.
Mientras yo voy conversando aquí.
gentleman's just invited me into his 150-year hacienda, and just look how beautiful it is, guys. It's so nice. I
You
love
see,
it.
I don't have no doors.
No,
No
beautiful.
doors.
No
Because
doors?
Here is very safe.
Yeah.
Okay, don't believe what they say about Venezuela.
No, I know.
It's danger, Venezuela. No. Venezuela is very safe. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't have no doors. You can see. But this is a good place.
It's a good life.
This is a paradise. Yes, it's a good life.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a very good
Are you
life.
born? But you're born here?
Yes, I am born
Yeah.
here in Caribe.
Yep.
Yes.
And you said your grandfather coming here?
Yeah, for my father's side.
Yep.
Okay.
From where
For my
you're from?
mother's side, they are in Caracas.
Yep.
My grandfather, for my mother's side, they were immigrant from Italy.
From Italy. Okay.
Yes. And the father of my grandfather, for my father's side, they were immigrant too, from Spain.
Okay.
Okay, my last name Silva is not Portuguese.
Silva.
It's
Okay.
Spain.
Uh-huh. Very
My
interesting.
second last name is Antonini.
Antonini.
More Italian.
Very, very Italian.
That's, yes. Okay. So
Interesting.
let me talk about coffee.
Please.
Okay. Here in Caribe, all the haciendas in Caribe, we only have one type of coffee, Arabica.
Yep.
Okay? No indigo, no robusta, only Arabica coffee. Arabica coffee grows in the tropical, but it needs to be in the mountain. Okay? 600 meters, 1,800 meters over the sea level. And here we are now, 850. And the highest point in my hacienda, 1,400 meters.
Wow.
Okay. We don't use no chemicals in Caribe. We do everything natural.
Perfect.
Okay? To have a natural coffee fields, okay, they're not direct in the sun. They're in the shadow of bigger trees. The big trees and the coffee under the shadow of the trees. Okay? Not direct in the sun. Okay? Let's make a stop here.
Okay. Okay, so the rain stopped, and just look how beautiful it is here now, guys, with the sun has just come out. My friend Miguel Angel Finca here is just a perfect spot to be. So now we're going to go for a walk. He's going to teach us more about the coffee. So now we're going to learn all about coffee production with my friend Miguel Angel.
Like I told you before, okay, only Arabica coffee. We don't use no chemicals, no fertilizant, nothing. Everything is natural. So the coffee beans in that condition, like I told you, not direct in the sun. It needs to be under the shadow of a bigger tree. Okay? Now you can see coffee with coffee beans. Coffee is once a year. Okay? The coffee season starts normally November, December, and January. But this year, 1 month early. October, November, and December. We are in the final of the coffee season. Okay? You can see here the coffee trees with the beans.
Yeah.
Okay? How to recollect the coffee. The people who recollect the coffee beans use a basket in here, in this area, and then using the thumb to take the red beans. Only the red ones. The selection starts in the recollection, the red beans. The green ones, we wait until they get red to pick it up. Okay? So in this moment, in the haciendas, in this moment, we are only recollecting profits. Okay? To one coffee season to another season, there's 9 months. That 9 months is to do maintenance to the hacienda. Okay? First, keep the weed low, corting with a machete, cleaning the hacienda, cleaning the weed that grows between the coffee trees. Okay? That's very important. Another important thing to do is when a coffee tree can live for about 20-25 years, but eventually it's gonna die. So I have to make a new one. Okay? And put it in the place. So, came from the bean. Okay? You can see the nursery. That's the way to say it?
Yep, nursery, correct.
Nursery.
Very interesting here.
You can see the coffee nursery. Okay? To replant in the hacienda. The coffee tree came from the bean. Okay? To here, to the right moment to put it in the hacienda, 9 months in the nursery.
9 months.
9 months in the nursery.
Wow.
So you put it in the ground. Okay? From here to here, 9 months. You plant
Wow.
it. 1 year.
1 year.
1 year. 2 years. The third year starts the first beans. And it can live and producing for about 25, 35 years, sometimes more, sometimes less. Okay? Now, I'm gonna show you my hacienda. It's that mountain that is up there. Okay? You don't see the coffee tree, you see the forest. But under the forest, coffee tree like you see here. Okay? Very simple, but it's very physical. Okay, working in the hacienda is very physical. Okay, recollecting the coffee, cleaning with a machete. I have 70 employers, the 9 months. That is not coffee season. About 40 persons recollecting coffee.
17 or 17?
17.
17, 17.
17.
17, okay.
17 workers cleaning with a machete and planting new coffee trees. And when comes recollection season comes, 40.
40 people.
40.
Wow, yeah, 40. Wow.
40, yes.
A big operation.
Yes.
Good.
The big operation is over there.
Okay.
That's where you're going to see a big operation.
Okay.
Okay? Because in the Caribe, we have plenty of haciendas. Okay? But not all the haciendas have the machines to process the coffee. Only 8. And you are in one of the haciendas. The capacity, my industry capacity is much bigger than my hacienda. And I'm talking about we have 200,000, 200,000, 200,000 coffee trees.
Whoa.
Okay? In that mountain. Okay. And my industry capacity is bigger than my hacienda. I work the coffee beans from another 22 haciendas. And I charge,
smart,
I charge for that. I make money with
smart, it's inteligente. Very good. So guys, wherever you're watching from, don't forget to give us a like for Senor Miguel and make sure you subscribe as well. We'll keep listening to his stories. Disculpe, sigue.
From the mountain to here, we use trucks.
Yep.
Stronger trucks, okay? 4-wheel drive. Because it's not easy from here to going up there, okay? At afternoon, cans the coffee that the people recollect during the day, okay? At the afternoon, you see here 5, Monday to Friday on coffee season. You see here 5, 6, 7 trucks in this area, waiting for lowering down the coffee. Okay, this is the reception area. The car stop here. We wait in that machine. We weigh the coffee sacks. Okay. I'm gonna explain you at the end why you have to weigh. Everything are numbers, mathematics. Okay. We weigh the coffee sacks, and the coffee goes in that hole. Okay. And over there is the elevator to transport the coffee inside. This is the reception area. Okay? Let's keep going.
Okay.
Inside is going to be a little noisy. Okay?
Okay.
Because the machines may run. These are the baskets that the regulator use. Okay? So, here, the elevator put the coffee in the yellow box. Okay? In the blue machine, remove the first shell. I say the first because the coffee beans have 2 shells. In 1, 2. Okay? This shell, I don't throw it away. I recycle. This is a very good organic fertilizer. It goes back to the hacienda to give life again.
To give life, to help the plant grow.
The 2 shells are very good organic fertilizer. So the machine removes the first shell. Touch the coffee bean and feel it's sleepy.
Slimy, yeah.
Slimy, You see that slimy stuff? I can leave it on or I can take it out. The final result will be the same. But in my case, I take it out because to dry the coffee is faster. If I leave it on, to dry the coffee will be long. It takes more time. Fuel, electricity, okay? There I use this, okay? So I wash the sleepy stuff that cover the bean, I take it off. I remove it. Removing the first shell of this machine, wash the coffee with water pressure and friction and remove the sleepy stuff that cover the bean. Touch it. You see it's off.
This is dry.
So these 2 machines works at the same moment. Removing the first shell, washing the coffee, and pumping that pool with water. With water and a water pump, a pipeline, I transport here the coffee What you see that do the people at the sun, I do it here. Okay? Took here 27 hours, 80 Celsius degrees.
Wow. Now this is just for dry or to roast?
It's simple.
It's drying or roasting now?
No, drying.
Only dry?
Only
and
dry.
Then after roast?
Only dry. Okay, this is the oven. 80 Celsius degrees. Okay, 27 hours. Make a little stop. Okay. When the coffee is dry, after the 27 hours, it will be like this. When it's dry, is the moment that remove the second skin. You see? The shell and the coffee bean. This machine here is the machine that removes the second skin. And this other machine here classify the coffee by size, not quality. The small beans, the bigger beans, when you drink it, will be taste the same. Okay? I classify the coffee by size because the next step is roasting the coffee. In the roasting machine, the smaller bean will be roast faster, the bigger ones took more time, so that's why I classify the coffee by size. And this will be the result. Okay? Oro verde.
Oro verde.
Oro
Green
verde,
gold.
that's the
green,
name.
green gold.
Green gold.
Wow.
Green for the color.
So this is the ready now for roasting.
Ready for being
Ready.
roasted.
So all the skins off, all clean and ready to roast. Okay.
Why that name?
Interesting.
Why oro verde? Green for the color,
Yeah.
and oro and gold because in this condition is the business around the world. Colombia to Australia will be in this condition.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because in this point is the moment that it can last for a longer time.
So
When you
this
roast it 6 months, in this condition it can last 3 years. I can roast it today, will be good. I can roast it next year, will be good.
Okay,
I
so
can roast it the other year, will be good.
So for example, when we have in Australia people roasting their own coffee,
Yes.
but they're importing the beans in this form.
In this form.
And then they're roasting in Australia.
So, let
Interesting.
me explain you this. From the red beans to this point, this group of machines only works coffee season. The other 9 months of the year stops. Okay, but roasting the coffee is all year long. I roast coffee the 52 weeks of the year.
Okay.
2 days a week. We're roasting coffee. Why you see different kinds? Because different sizes.
Okay.
But not quality. When you drink it, will be the same in the coffee cup.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. But so you keep them in different size so they roast to the same consistency.
Another thing is the 22 haciendas that I process the coffee, I give them in this condition. And I charge the 10% of this result, that's what I charge.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're charging 10% of what they sell.
But they say I keep to myself the 10%, no money, with coffee beans. Okay.
He's not silly. He's not
process,
silly.
From the red bean to here, the name is beneficio. And the next step, when I roasted the coffee, grounding the coffee and packing the coffee, the name is torrefacción.
Okay.
Okay?
Interesting.
Okay. Vamos por allá.
Okay.
Vente para acá. Me se me olvidó explicarte algo. I forgot to explain you something. This is oro verde, okay? How do I know to the people that I work the coffee beans, the other hacienda, how do I know I have to give it back? We have a mathematic table, okay? The mathematic table says the red beans, 200 160 kilos. When I remove the first shell and wash it, reduce to 120. The 120, when I dry it, reduce to 57. The 57, I remove the second shell, will be reduced to 46. So I make la raíz de tres. I know 1,000 kilos. I know at the end how much I have to give it back. Okay. Now we're in the roasting process.
Okay.
Okay. You can see here 2 roasting machines. In here I use gas. Over there in the dry machine I use diesel. In here I use gas.
Okay.
Okay. This will be very hot. About 240 Celsius degrees.
Wow.
Okay. You put the oro verde here. You open this door. Inside is the roasting, okay? It took 240 Celsius degrees, took about 20 minutes. Not exactly. What is exact is the color, okay? You take a little tester, what happened inside, and when you see it has the right color, open here, coffee falls in here, and this is for cooling.
How do you know the right color? Is this something you learn with time, with experience?
I learned in Italy, okay, like you can see, el maestro de la cerveza, el maestro del vino, el maestro del café. I have to study this in Italy for 3 months, because I do this Italy style, okay? I learned to roasting the coffee in Italy, and through the years, I teach what I learn to employers, and this is doing by employer, but employer teach by me, okay? So, now you're gonna see and you're gonna feel.
Feel.
Only one. Open it.
Open it.
Yes. Open it.
Wow.
You can put your mouth and you put your hand and it feels the aroma.
Oh. Wow, that's
I
good.
cannot
guys.
drink 20 coffees a day. So
Wow.
how do I know when the coffee is
amazing.
right? I take a little test in that condition.
Yep. You just smell.
With my nose.
You just smell.
I know how it's gonna taste in the cup.
You know how it's gonna. You
yes,
know by
only
smell
by
how it's
smell,
gonna taste.
How it's gonna
Wow.
taste.
That's unbelievable.
Okay, but that's all my life experience with it.
Of course.
Working with it, and this was with the result. The 46 kilos of oro verde, when you roasting, reduced to 36. So we start with 260, and we finish with 36 kilos here.
Impresionante.
Okay.
Very impressive. Very interesting as well.
Grounding machines. Okay, I have few. So one is broken, I can still work it.
Okay.
That's because I have 2 roasting machines. If one is broken, I can still working with another one when I fix it the first one. Okay.
So this, if you're a coffee lover like me, guys, super interesting.
2 ladies using the hands, artisanal, pack the coffee, place the coffee here.
Hey.
This is hot, and this is to close the bags.
That's where they package it.
And we finish it.
That's it. And that's the
And this is my product.
the final product.
Okay, my final product. The name of my town,
Yeah,
Caribe.
there it is, guys. Caribe coffee. Wow.
But what I sell most is in this condition. Okay. Because I do make coffee this from using at home. Okay, but that's only for Caribe. Okay? What I sell is coffee. I make a very special product for espresso machine. And I sell most of my coffee in this condition.
Of course, for the cafes, etc.
You can see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I sell the most of my coffee in this condition for espresso machine. Maturin, Cumana, and Lecheria.
Okay.
That's what I sell, what I produce.
Interesting.
Okay.
Grazie.
Paga.
Guys, so
Okay.
that is how coffee is made from start to finish here with my very good friend Miguel Angel. Very interesting, especially if you're a coffee lover like I am, which I know a lot of you are, guys. So yeah, I can't thank him enough of what an interesting little walkthrough of his hacienda and how to make coffee here. Alrighty, there's a bit of a hill there. So that was just awesome. That was Senor Miguel Angel Finca and Coffee Farm. I hope you guys enjoyed having a look around there. And if you did, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Keep following me on all my adventures, guys.